All right, what's going on, everybody? It's James App from the Dapper Den Barbershop in Ridgefield, Connecticut. We are at the 2023 Connecticut Barber Expo, and we are at Mohegan Sun, and we are here with Thomas from Wahl. Thomas, thank you so much for coming out and doing this for us, man.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Big fan of Wahl ambassador myself.
Yep.
So one, thank you for having me on the team for that, which is dope. Tell me a little bit about yourself, where you come from, how you got involved with Wahl, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I started out with Wahl in 2011 as a manufacturer's rep. And, there was a big consolidation in the industry where a lot of companies moved away from using manufacturer's reps. And honestly, looking at, what I did as a manufacturer's rep, a lot of my joy came from selling Wahl. It's a great company. I mean, family owned. They're in their fourth generation.
Yep.
And I mean, they really hold true to, some family values. And, I'm a father. I've got two sons, a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old, married. So family's very important to me. And
Those Irish twins or
close. They're 20. Yeah, they're 21 months apart. I mean, it's a very family-driven company. They take care of their people. They treat their people like family. I mean, a lot like you coming on as an ambassador. I mean, all of our ambassadors. I mean, it's definitely a brotherhood. Yep. In a lot of ways.
Yep.
But I've always had a passion for Wahl. It's always been something that's fun. They've always been a very innovative company, and there's not a lot of things in the beauty and barber industry that really truly are innovative products.
Right.
And that's one of the things I always enjoyed. So I was a manufacturer's rep since 2011. I came on board directly with Wahl in 2020, January of 2020, and started off as a
right before the pandemic.
Right before the pandemic.
Oh,
yeah. And it definitely presented its fair share of challenges. Everyone had supply chain challenges and things like that. Wahl's a pretty unique company because they control everything from they're as vertically integrated as you can get when it comes to a clipper company. So nonetheless, you still have to get raw materials. So
it's interesting that you said the family fourth generation thing, and I don't know if it's a script you guys have, and I don't feel like it is, but when I've met Brian, I met Andrew before, and you guys all say the same thing, that you guys are a family, and it seems it really does seem like you guys love what you do and you believe in the product that you have. You guys, not only that, you guys have fun with what you do as well. I've noticed as well, which is why I like you guys so much. Like,
absolutely,
you guys have a good time.
It was funny. We were talking about this just last night. Talking about it's not fake. I mean, we all get along really, really well. And we were talking about we're Cosmoprof next year is going to be in Miami, and we're like, hey, instead of hotel rooms, let's just get a house.
Yeah,
and it's like I mean, not too many people that work. People, I guess, co-workers.
Yeah.
Want to hang out after work, but that's just what we do. I mean, we share the passion for the industry. We share the passion for the products, especially the barbering space. I mean, it's just so much fun. Coming to a show like this.
Oh, it's dope.
I mean, it's fun.
So talk to me. So we have the gold magic clip, which is incredible because I've the first time I met Andrew, I talked about the magic clip that you always see that on somebody's station.
Yeah,
it's just incredible. We have the lithium ion trimmer. We have the Vanish. And now you guys just came out with the first combo.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Yeah. So going back to the gold of what was there, and then it plays into why we came up with this as a combo. The Magic Clip is the #1 selling clipper in the world.
Yes.
And so we came up with the gold. I think a lot of people look at the gold and they say, well, it's just a gold version of the Magic Clip, which I couldn't be further from the truth. Upgraded motor. DLC in titanium, blade set, metal adjustment, metal on-off switch, metal taper lever.
Which that little thing makes a huge difference. Because I went back to my old Magic Clip, and that the brown plastic one and the red one, and then all of a sudden that feels a little. That's weird. Like not having that metal thing. That's a big difference.
It's a huge difference. But we really what we were doing is we're looking at the #1 selling clipper in the world and going, what can we do to truly make it a better product? And that's where the gold Magic Clip came into play.
Right.
Is, let's upgrade the motor. Let's upgrade the blade. Let's make it last longer. That blade on the gold will last 4 times longer than the blade on the original Magic Clip.
And it's the jagged tooth.
It's the staggered tooth design. Yeah, exactly. Which is really what makes the Magic Clip the Magic Clip, It's all reliable.
Yeah.
It's a great clipper.
Yeah.
But the Barber combo is basically spawned off of the popularity of the gold Detailer LI and the gold Magic Clip.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the exact same unit. Same blade set, same motor,
Yeah.
same housing, different color. It doesn't come with the charging stands and stuff like
that.
that.
It's all black, right?
It's all
Very
black.
Sleek.
Yeah,
Very sleek.
really, it's a really good looking unit.
Yeah. I think they need like my signature on the side or something like that. I think
your
that
signature makes everything look better.
Does.
So
yeah,
that'd be
I
good.
think so. I think so.
Yeah.
What's going on for the future with Wahl?
We've got a lot of things coming up that are really exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything we can kind of touch upon? Anything?
We're close.
Okay.
We're close.
Okay.
I mean, the barber combo was the one thing that we wanted to get out here because it doesn't actually come out until July. So
yeah, they were telling me that over there.
Yeah,
that's right.
so we're doing a soft launch here,
Yeah.
and then we're also going to have the barber combo at Premiere Orlando as well.
Yeah.
So this is the first time it's been released to the market.
That's very cool.
Yeah, but
can't talk about anything new.
no. Well, I would love to. I would love to. But I mean, I think you were talking about there's some past innovations that Wahl has had.
Right. And how important you guys are to the industry, and how you guys have pretty much led the way with everything you're doing. And I love the combination you came out with. You came with the gold, you came with the lithium, you came with the vanished, and then you came out with the power station for the whole thing, which is a super cool look, and it's USB-C. How do you guys come up with the ideas for what's coming next? What's the process?
It's a good question. I mean, and we have, I mean, it's definitely a collective effort, but at the end of the day, there's one core value that we have when it comes to innovation, I guess you could say, is it truly innovative? And if it's not truly innovative, it's considered. I mean, like, we do things on occasion like color changes and stuff like that. That's not innovation. It's just
cool, though.
It's cool. It's something different.
Yeah.
But it's not really innovation. And that's where we really try to focus the products that we come out with on, is it really truly solving a problem that barbers and stylists have?
Yeah.
And if it is solving a problem that they have, then we move forward with it.
Yeah.
And it goes through a fairly rigorous process. We're different than a lot of companies that are out there because we're truly a manufacturer. We don't go to a third-party manufacturer and say, here's what we want, bring it to us. We build it from the ground up. We control everything along that line. And so that's where you see the quality of Wahl shine.
Yeah.
Is that when you control everything from the ground up, it's one thing, like, think about it this way, and this is where I think Wahl has a giant advantage when it comes to a truly professional tool, is that, to error is human, right? I mean, whether it's Wahl or any other clipper company that's out there, at some point, someone's going to make a mistake.
Yep.
The difference is like, when you're bringing it in and you've got 8 containers on the water and you find out there's a problem, it's not like they're turning the boat around.
No,
They're still coming and they're still going out into the market. Whereas Wahl, because we control the manufacturing process behind it, we find a problem. It's like, hey, shut the line down. Let's figure out what the problem is, which units were affected, recall them, and that's why you don't see the error rate with Wahl products.
Yes. So I had an issue a while ago. I bought the Legend, cordless Legend, which is awesome. Love that clipper. I had an issue where something broke on the plastic, and I emailed one of you guys, and I think within 5 minutes I got an email back saying, hey, this has been an issue. We're sending you a new one. You're not the first person. We're fixing the whole problem right now. Thank you for emailing. Like, the customer service and the fact that you guys are actually, like, listening to, I'm not just I think I'm just some guy, right? But, like, you guys are still listening to, I feel important when I talk to you guys, and which is a good feeling,
right,
as a barber when you talk to Wahl. Another thing I want to talk about, I don't know, this is going to be a really weird question. The Soul Senior. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So how did that? Did you guys sponsor the movie? How did that whole thing? Because it's one of my favorite. Like, I think it's Disney or Pixar.
Yeah, it was Disney.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Disney. Yeah, Disney Pixar. They own it. How did you guys get that?
I don't know who came to who. Aaron Flick had a lot to do with that. That was his project. That was his baby. But there was an agreement that we made with Disney.
Yeah.
That obviously the movie is centered around barbering.
It goes to a barbershop. Like, halfway through the thing, it goes to a barbershop.
Right, it goes to a barbershop. Yeah. So that portion of it, that it played well.
Yeah.
And it went in. It was something that that's an interesting game with royalties and working with exclusivity with Disney. So we could only do that online. That's what they wanted, is that we only want this done online.
Yeah.
And so it was something we did for a limited time. It was very successful for that little short period of time.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. It was very interesting.
Wahl with Disney. That was a big combo, if you ask me.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge.
Leo J. Wahl, Walt Disney. I mean, it's a big combination.
For sure. Yeah.
Have you seen the movie?
I have.
I would like a Mr. Mittens clipper, the cat that dies halfway through. I'd like a limited edition Mr. Mittens clipper. But that's maybe
you never know. You never know what'll come next.
That's the big thing
maybe
you're talking
maybe that's the innovation.
That's the innovation. The Mr. Mittens clipper, the cat that died. That's
right on.
I'd be pumped about that. But Thomas, thank you so much for coming by, man. I appreciate it. I love everything that you guys do. You are obviously, I embass the Wahl. I ambassador.
You are a great ambassador.
I embass.
Yeah, you earned a great ambass.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's you guys make great stuff, and I love all the products you make. And I'm excited to see what's happening soon.
Well, we'll definitely keep you in the loop. We're a huge fan of you guys as well.
Oh, stop.
And no, we are. We appreciate it. I mean, you put a lot of stuff out there that needs to be heard.
Yeah.
We thank you for it.
And
thank you.
Give credit where credit's due.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thomas, thank you so much for coming out, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Be good.